great leadership is. I think if you want to be a great leader, then hopefully the definition of leadership is something that you're kind of
Hmm.
aspiring towards achieving.
Yeah.
And I think in the time I've worked in like various different roles and different things, and I've played in teams where I've had coaches or captains. I think there's certain strands which run through all of your top leaders, the people who stick in my mind as being outstanding leaders and driving cultures, which are just like next to nothing I can think of. Are the guys who have not been afraid to have those really honest conversations, and they don't shy away from them. I never forget when I first joined the leadership team at the junior school, sitting in meetings, kind of really hesitant to say things. And some people might think, well, that's terrible. That's kind of like a dictatorship almost. But actually, what I learned through time is how kind of empowering and brilliant Maxine Shaw was as a leader, as the head, because what she made me appreciate was the the value of your words and when you choose to speak, and also the power of silence, and making sure if you were going to say something, it was really necessary, and it was
Hmm.
also something that you had really celebrated and thought about beforehand. I think there's a danger, isn't there, if you give too many people an airtime to speak and to say different things, that actually that no one makes any decisions, and we kind of you know go along and no decisions and no changes happening. Whereas I think when people are really made to think about what they say and think about what they want to implement, better things happen. Um, I think as well, if I think about a brilliant leader I've worked for as well, a guy called Mike Weeks, who now founded a company called Gym Runners, doing amazing things all around the world for child's kind of physical literacy and assessment on that. He formerly director of sport doing the role I'm doing now, and he's someone I kind of really look up to as a brilliant role model for this job. But he was very clear in terms of what his expectations were. There
Hmm.
was always why to back it up. So it wasn't just like, I want you to do this. The kids have to wear a certain kit, and you have to put your kit here or leave the sheds in this way. There was always a why, and the why was always to better the kids and to improve the department as a whole, and to elevate the status of sport and PE in an academic school, which is really crucial.
Hmm.
Um, and I think the thing which kind of the strand which runs through between Mike and Maxine as great leaders is they knew exactly what they stood for, and they were proud of what they stood for, and they knew their value set, and they wanted people to be inspired to follow their lead by doing the best they could day in, day out.